Welcome to Creative Pages with Catherine. I'm Catherine, and I am taking on the 101 sketchbook page challenge this year, and I am filming and showing you all my interpretations of the sketches here in 2024. I am going to be showing you sketch number 26 or page number 26. I will have the blog post that this is based on linked in the description box below this video as well. So if you don't have the sketchbook, you can still follow along. Thank you so much for being here. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy seeing these versions of the sketches. If you haven't yet subscribed and you want to follow along, please hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the bell, YouTube will let you know when I have new content loaded in. Of course, I always love if you hit the like button and let me know that you've enjoyed this interpretation of the sketch, and comments are always welcome. So let's get to it. All right, here it is. I have the lighting turned down a little bit so that way if you all want to get a screenshot of my measurements, kind of like what I do in the virtual crop, but I've been using pencil in my book. This was the sketch that goes with it, and now we can go back to our regular lighting. I found I've had to lower it just a little bit so that way the pencil will show up for anybody that wants the screenshot. From the Wanderlust collection, I am using this worn leather looking page. It's the one that has the cameras and the luggage on the back of it. This is going to be the base of both sides of my layout. I also have cut a 5-inch by 12-inch strip of the striped paper that has the kind of yellow with the dots on the back side of it. So this is 5 inches by 12 inches for the right side of the page, and 4.5 by 12 for the left side. And I'm going to run these down the page first, and then I'll go ahead and move things out of the way. I will do the left side of the page, and then I'll do the right side. But this also helps to clean up my desk just a little bit and make it a little bit easier to work. I am going ahead and turning these single page layouts into double page layouts because I think they're a little bit more functional. It seems like if you have singles, then you have to match them with something else, but if you have a double, you can just go for it and do your 2-page layout. There we go. All right. So this one felt a little bit simpler, but one of the things that I found when I was looking at my Wanderlust collection, I noticed that it is on last chance as of the end of December 2023. The paper, the tonal paper, the laser cut mats, and the Fast to Fab refill are still available, but the refill is on the hot section, which means that it's running out. But the laser cut mats are something that I hadn't really used a whole lot of in any layout. So I actually have 2 of them going on this layout. I have the one with the compass on the front, and of course our mats. These are double-sided. So this one's going to go down here. I also pulled several of our regular mats. I have 2 4x6 mats and 2 4.5 by 6.5 inch mats from our mat packs. So I am highlighting with a little bit of this burgundy here on our page as well. So let's get these stuck down. This one kind of is I won't say simpler one, but it is a little bit simpler for me. I think the colors are still beautiful. I'm going to grab my repositionable tape and my silicone mat here just to get the edges of this mat a little bit tidier, because because I don't want them to catch on anything when I'm putting my page protector on my page. And the nice thing about this mat is that the compass doesn't really have that north, south, east, west on it, labeled on it. I think it's just a slightly, and it doesn't also have numbers on it either. So you can interpret it how you will. All right, I'm trying to figure out which way I'm crooked. I can tell I'm crooked. I just couldn't tell which direction, but now that I'm able to look at it on camera, there we go. That looks better. Okay. And I will hold it closer to the camera once I get these other mats stuck down so you can see each page close up. When I have the other side of the page done as well. Just thought that this leather look was just so pretty. I don't know. It just gives me that kind of 1920s, almost timeless feel to the page. But I loved that I could use this mat as my journal box, and then I actually still have room for another photo here. So this last photo on this page is going to get matted with the striped paper here. And then I do have a couple of, I have one of our enameled embellishments here that says travel often. And I loved that it had the stripes on it as well, because that works well with our stripes that are on our mat and on the paper I picked for the side of the page. And then I also pulled out this little Palm Pilot thing. Maybe it's supposed to be a phone, not a phone. Am I dating myself by calling it a Palm Pilot? Maybe, but anyways, it just kind of looked like a little. I just thought that was kind of fun to add to the page as well. So our left side is done. Like I said, a little bit simpler, quicker, easier page to put together. Here's the right side of our page, and let's see here. I have I think I did this out of order, but I need to double check. I know this goes up here. This I'm layering. This is down here. This is here. And this is here. Okay. I didn't put them down in my typical order above, and so I had to make sure I got the right things in the order I wanted them. So this is my 4x6 mat. This is my 4.5 by 6.5. And then this is half of a 4x6 mat that I had also in my thing that I must have used the other half on one of our virtual crop sketches maybe. And then just found it when I was going to put this one together and decided, well, let's go ahead and get it on the page. Okay, and this mat I love has that leather look as well. So it's bringing that in back from the other side of the page as well here. And I'm going to add our sightseeing here. It just kind of looks like just an older ticket. We use this in our amusement parks collection, a lot of tickets. You could even pull out your punch. And I think I want to just go ahead and stick this one on. Not using as many foam squares on this one. And I guess that's okay. I am using a combination of tapes here. And then also, so this one I am just going to put just a little bit of repositionable tape on the very top, because your photo is going to go underneath, or my photo is going to go underneath this laser cut mat. So this is also one of our laser cut mats, and you'll slide in your photo underneath it, and then it'll have this gorgeous, gorgeous detailing around your photos, which is also going to help to break up some of the stripes on the page. And I'm looking for a photo. I don't necessarily see one, but I have an envelope from the card kit. So here you can see, just give you an idea of what it would look like with a photo under it here. Close enough, maybe. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like with your photo under it. So this is the right side of our page. And here I'll bring back in the left side as well. And it's up to you if you want to cover this mat with a photo. I think there is enough detailing around it that you can, or you can actually take and do 2 photos here and here if you want to leave some more of the compass intact as well. So that's our 2-page layout inspired by the sketch on page 26. I will here pull this out again real quick to show you. That was the one that I worked this one off of. Here you go. And now let's put together a quick card as well. All right. Here are my pieces from my card. The red piece is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. I need to start writing those down for myself. Our base is this hexagon paper that has the red circles on the back of it. And then I pulled out our embellishment, a couple of stickers, and a couple of our enameled bits, which are also self-sticking from our embellishment pack. Here we go. This one has what looks like clouds on the back. I'm thinking that this one had one of the photos on the back side of it, but this is going to be up here. And I just thought it would look great layered with our Exploring the City sign. And then we're going to use our arrows to hold our sign in place. I thought that was kind of fun. We had one that had this more brownish color to it, and another one that also does. So I'll use these to hold on part of our embellishment here. And I thought, if you can't find a postcard maybe, or if you just have a little bit more that you want to send to somebody, or if you instant print a couple of pictures and want to send them to somebody, then you can send them this card and just kind of have a fun card to send somebody saying, hey, we're on vacation, we're exploring this fun city, this is what we're doing, and here it is. So there's our quick card as well for this one inspired by page 26. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.